in my article, I don't know.
Oh, yes, I
read my article.
It is great. It is great.
In my article, I wrote.
Title is good.
It took me 45 years
46.
to 46 years
Yes.
to realize what is going on.
Yeah.
Am I not aware? Of course I'm aware.
True.
Have I not seen it? Of course I've seen it. How come I've not reacted to it? How come I've not said anything?
Yes.
When you talk about it, suddenly I realize, hey, that's very wrong, that's happening. So if it has taken me 46 years, I'm ashamed it has taken me 46 years.
Yeah, you see.
But importantly, now that I have realized, let me not sleep on it.
Yeah. True.
So I'm saying, okay, a fish, for example, doesn't know water
Although it is.
because it's so used to it.
True.
You take it out of water, it realizes what water is. When it is in water, you don't realize water. So what we see around us, we are from birth, we are watching it. So we don't know it's abnormal.
True.
You don't react to it as an abnormal thing. Unless you are brought close to it, you don't realize.
Yeah.
Unless you are told, pick up that shit, then you'll realize.
I read that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So today, there's a lot of people, I'm talking of youth, who are suddenly become aware. Arey, this is happening and this is wrong. It should not be happening. And that's the people I'm trying to target.
True.
Because the people who are Dalits are already aware of this and they already are working in their own way to come out of it, or at least feeling that this is not right. But those people who are totally unaware are the people who should be addressed.
Correct. I think you were really hitting the target and the right type of people.
And at least getting them to think. See, our show is trying to create a journey in society so that things start moving.
True.
They've been static for too long.
And this issue also within the Dalit also, it has just ignored this issue, whole issue of the manual scavenging.
That was very obvious in your show also.
Yeah.
The response on this issue, specifically on the manual scavenging, because
has been very strong.
Very strong. And another
because you can talk about untouchability, it's very abstract. But when you have to talk about specific reflections of the untouchability, like manual scavenging, very less people, even in your show, they were not focusing on the issue of the manual scavenging. The rest of I am talking about the political class.
On which show? On
Today's
Satyamev
show. Today's show also.
So they move.
Today's show.
They can move out through.
Because in our show,
That is a focus.
even Kaushal spoke about it.
Yeah, no, that was very specific. I am talking about the response of the political class and the bureaucracy.
There is
also.
The larger issue than what we were focusing on, manual scavenging.
But your show was
I
last show on the 8th was totally focused. You concluded on the manual scavenging issue.
we focused it on that
You focused, but the responses to it today was on the wider issue, because it's very easy to talk about the untouchability. It's very easy to, because it's not uncomfortable. We can keep on talking about that. But to eradicate manual scavenging and to have a deadline on it.
Even of the Indian Railways, I started asking.
That's why I asked.
But she said that already it is a time up like that. And then I felt, okay, in one episode we cannot expect everything.
Because in railways also it comes across as a sanitation issue.
But tell me, they are coming out with a new law, I believe. What is this new law?
See, that new law is just another eyewash. One. Second is they are talking
Why
about
is the old law not strong enough?
That is more than enough. We made the amendments whole 1 year. But
it is strong enough.
That is strong enough. But they said that now we include that some rehabilitation. Okay, they can include all those things, and they are bringing this.
Also, they are expanding the definition. No?
Definition they are expanding,
the pit cleaners, the sewage workers, and all of those people.
That we included even in the 1993 Act amendments. Everything included.
That is not included here. Why there is a new law? There is a law already.
So what is
we just add amendments to it to make it stronger.
Political.
Adding amendments to it to make it stronger would actually serve the purpose much better than.
What is the need of a new law?
See, there is a political.
See,
there is a political decision. One is that old bill or the old act that was introduced by some party. Okay. Present party also want to claim that we have done something. So everybody wants to do. So what we are least bothered about. It's okay, you bring the new law, but they have excluded the Indian Railways. That is what I said very clearly.
Where?
The new law.
1993.
See, 1993 Act is okay.
Doesn't include that.
But
the new law
as excluded.
excluded.
Excluded in sense they have put the provision there. They very clearly they said
That
if the railway employee, if they uses all this safety gear and cleans,
then it's
can be not treated as the manual scavenging.
Oh.
See, the actual thing, that's what I said. No, it is not the technical or insanity, it is the dignity. In the 1993, new law name itself starts with the rehabilitation. But old law says employment of manual scavengers and construction of dry latrines Prohibition Act. Very clear. And punishments are also very clear. Here punishments they have increased. Another one more danger is, पहले 1 साल सजा था. Now they are saying that 5 years, 2 years like. 1 year you are not able to send any, not even single person. You are bringing this. And their old act, it is the anywhere dry latrine, you can punish. Here they said that if it is in the rented house, whoever is the tenant, he is the punishable, not owner. So who has the right to convert their toilet? The owner has the right, no. Likewise, if the government can say that we are not, the department, see they are keeping all the loopholes in this very systematic way. This is, and another thing is they are saying that 5 lakhs punishment. See, by just people may say tomorrow, हमारा घर पे एक शुष्क शौचालय था, 5 लाख डाल के 5 साल जेल भेजेंगे, ये क्या है, सारे लोग म्युनिसिपैलिटी ऑफिस आएगा. So it goes against the actual the spirit. Then they will say लोग सारे against है, इसका ये चालू नहीं कर सके. See, this is a many danger points are there.
And the accountability of the government is not there, because right now if you go across, major users and the cleaners are from the Muslim areas, because there is the poverty there, they don't have that water,
No, that is also not.
No, when it comes to the punishment, Wilson, it will become a problem. No? It will become a problem.
That is also, see, all costs are there, but the problem is when it is major. But when working, no, there are 100% it is a resort to the untouchables. No.
Tell me, like now in my building society, there is Dinesh, is a boy Dinesh. Dinesh comes and he sweeps the compound. And he picks up all the garbage from all the houses and deposits in the dump over there. That also comes under manual scavenging.
No. See, this
scavenging is coming in contact with human excreta. That is manual scavenging.
That's according to the 1993
so whether it is
definition.
getting into a manhole, cleaning out sewage, or lifting human excreta from open defecation places, all this is manual scavenging.
So in larger cities that doesn't exist. I mean, at least in building societies, because
cooperatives
plumbing and all
no, it is. But they and the sewerage
flush toilets
and pits are there. So where exactly your sewerage system is connected to the open underground drain or not, there it matters. If it is not, it is a one place you are collecting. After 5 years again lifting by some human beings. That again,
no, it's most of them are.
Then it is not. That is a mechanized way. So likewise, there are many.
But not a single city is completely connected with the sewer.
Yeah.
Not a single city in India is 100% connected with the sewerage system.
You still have these pit systems in the.
Not a single city. Either it is the shit is going in the open drains.
Coffee or chai? Open drains.
Yeah.
Which is being cleaned.
Which is being cleaned by manual. Not a single city in India.
In the papers I've read, they go
open
clean the gutters. They've been deaths and all.
Sewerage.
Yes, sewerage. They get in.
See, another one more thing is sewerage deaths.
So
in this country we have the NCRT in the Ministry of Home Affairs, National Crime Research. National Crime Research Bureau in the new ministry. They have the data about all the deaths in country. All the deaths, accidents, but they don't have the data about the sewerage deaths in this country because they don't consider that. There's a death, and all those things we have included in this new. See, there are 3 bills are going on. Any one bill they will bring, and they promised in the 2010 we had the Samajik Parivartan Yatra across the country that they are going to do the nationwide survey.
Okay.
But so far they have not done. What they are saying now, the census 2010 has brought some data. That has brought the data about the insanitary latrines, where it is. So many insanitary latrines are cleaned by the human beings. So many insanitary latrines are cleaned by the animals. So many is like a pit. There is a data, census data.
Oh, there is.
7,79,000 and 5 lakhs is the animals. Like data is there. 13 lakhs insanitary latrines. When we said there is a scavenging, they said no, nothing. But now the census has brought. So now they are saying that this is enough. How it is enough? You know where the toilet is there. So our problem is not the sanitation. The problem is the human dignity. So people who cleans the toilet, their names you don't have, where they are you don't have. We have the data. That's what I am thinking when you are meeting any higher officials, you give the data. We have the data how? We have the data about the scavenger, where she is cleaning, the toilet location, address, and this person address, everything data. Very matching like. It is not now somebody can discard like, no, we have given to Supreme Court. See, this is that they said that we will do the survey. 35 crores they have allotted. I have given first interview also I said. They have not spent even that. And 100 crores they have allotted for the rehabilitation. They have not spent even 1 rupee. Even they are saying that we will do. Even the railways they are saying 1,78,000 coaches we have, and he is saying that 170 coaches they are going to convert within this. So this ratio you put, when are you going to achieve? And they don't have even the specific decision taken by the Indian
we have to, I have requested for a meeting with the PM.
Yeah.
We have to tell him forcefully that
very clearly we have to say.
It may happen. Prime Minister, I want to say Prime Minister has made several time announcements. So when you contact him, you can remind him about that. That he will. When was the last Wilson? That
2010.
2010.
What deadline did he make? That by then it will be
To eradicate
over.
madness. There was deadline 2010 March. No, December. Then 2011 March. And now there is no deadline.
There is no deadline. Deadline is dead now.
Yeah.
There is nothing.
So we think that even this proposal of a new law is buying time and postponing things.
Because there are two things about manual scavenging.
I'm coming.
One is the liberation aspect, liberation of the human beings who are doing this job. The other is holding the perpetrator accountable.
Correct. I have yet to go through the responses in detail, but in general, what I'm feeling is that some of the questions that have come to me have been from people saying that, but what about reservation? So
and your response was good for this.
Yeah, because my feeling is that reservation is a separate topic. We can discuss that on another occasion. I don't want to derail the discussion of this.
Exactly.
That is a separate topic. We can discuss it. And reservation has come about because of something. If you remove that thing, the reservation also will go.
And that person's comment about already existing reservation is also true.
Just one thing, that whether the response for this program or the untouchability was different from the response you got on the other programs, and the response from the political
I'll need to go through the emails more because I don't have the time. I've been shooting for Dhoom 3. I started my shooting, so I've not had the time, honestly, to go through the responses in detail. But I will be going through all of them.
But immediate responses, your friends and all.
My friends have liked the show. The immediate response has been good. The people who normally text me, that's a similar response. But
it was an eye-opening for the section who was not aware of the untouchability or the manual scavenging.
For manual scavenging, yes, it was an eye-opener for many people. I think so. We have a company, Pune-based company, which is recording all the responses across the world, and they have stored that responses. So I'm going to take 3 months to go through all of them. Tweets, Facebook, any interaction on the internet or digital platform on Satyamev Jayate or any of the topics has been captured by us.
Oh, wonderful.
All of it has been captured. Not a single is missing.
So how the society in broader sense
is reacting on an hourly basis, I can tell you.
Oh, wonderful.
In these 13 weeks.
So it has been an entirely different world for you?
Yeah.